Hey TMFG community, John Yonge here with Carlo. For today's episode of Ask TMFG, we're going to be focused on different phone or internet scams that we've had a lot of clients get caught up into and just give you some warnings about it. So if you do enjoy our videos, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We love making these videos for you. In today's episode of Ask TMFG, we're going to be discussing various phone and internet scams that we know a lot of clients have get caught up into. It seems like more and more there's different scams that are out there, whether that be through the internet or via phone, like we mentioned. So I'll hand it over to Carlo, and he can get started with what should we be worried about. Carlo?
Thanks, John. Yes, this isn't new. Many of us have been in contact with something that sounded like a fraudulent call, or maybe received an email that we weren't expecting and it was kind of an odd request. That's what's happening today. Lots of fraudulent activity is occurring, and it's about a numbers game. And these scams and these emails and fraudulent phone calls are going out in mass volumes, and they're hoping to take advantage of at least one person. And so we wanted to help people recognize the warning signs, or maybe understand what the scammers could be talking about, so that you don't fall victim to this sort of a thing. So we put together 4 things to look for when it comes to a weird email or a very maybe untrustworthy phone call. So number 1, you might get a phone call or an email from somebody claiming to be a legitimate business. So whether it's the government or the CRA, perhaps a utility company, or maybe a tech company, they make it sound as though that they are legitimate and it's somebody that you've been working with and a trusted company. So watch for that. Number 2, the person on the other end may be telling you that there's an issue that you have to have taken care of, or something that has to be addressed. Whether it's, you owe money to the CRA, you owe money to a utility company, or it could be the other side, and it could be something good. You may have just won a monetary prize in a lottery. It's something that is supposed to be getting your attention. Number 3, you may be put into a position where you must make a decision immediately. So the person on the other line or the email may make it sound like it's urgent, because they don't want you to be talking to somebody else about what's going on. They don't want you to be doing any research on what's going on. They want you to be making a decision right there, either on the phone or responding to that email. So it could be threatening language that they're using, that your computer could be compromised. The authorities or the police may be coming to arrest you. That kind of language can be fairly threatening and overwhelming for somebody that wasn't expecting this type of a call. And lastly, number 4, the email or the person on the phone call may be asking you to pay in a very untraditional method. So whether it's putting money onto a gift card and sending a gift card in, or perhaps using a money transfer service, typically they're not regular means or regular channels that you'd be using to pay a fine or pay a bill. So watch for that. Definitely gift card, sending in a gift card, or using a money transfer service, that should be a red flag. So those are the 4 things that you should be watching for to perhaps recognize that there could be something fraudulent going on. So we've gone through 4 things that you can look for to recognize that you may be part of some sort of fraudulent activity. But what can you do to avoid being put in that position? So number 1, if you get a phone call or a text or an email from somebody that's unrecognizable, block that number, block that email. Don't be part of that subscription list. Number 2, don't give any personal information or financial information to somebody over the phone, or respond with that information in an email if it's an unexpected request. We all know that we'll be asked questions over the phone or from an email from a legitimate request, but if it's something that you are not expecting, don't give any of that information to the person on the other line or in an email. Number 3, if you do get a weird email, don't click on any links. If it's a text coming from a number that you don't recognize, don't click on the links. You're better off just deleting it and blocking that number. Number 4, if you do find yourself in that position, don't give in to high pressure tactics. Don't rush a decision. ask the person on the other line if you can get a phone number that you can call them back, or talk to somebody about an email before you respond. And number 5, as discussed in number 4, talk to a trusted professional, talk to a family member, talk to a friend, somebody you know you can trust and that is not going to give you incorrect information and that's looking after your best interests before you make any sort of decision.
Excellent points there, Carlo. And it does seem that these types of incidents have been occurring more and more frequently. And you may experience it yourself, maybe getting more phone calls to the home or emails or whatever it may be. And it's something that we want to address because it has been experienced within our client base as well. So excellent points there. And like you mentioned, if anything seems fishy, reach out to somebody, talk to somebody about it. And that's what we're here for at the end of the day, to be able to help out. But that's another video of Ask TMFG for this week. If you did enjoy the content, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But until next time, I'm John Iaconetti.
I'm Carlo Cancino.
And this has been Ask TMFG.